How about ۆmer Yurtseven on the wood for the first time in a regular season game in the G League. Went there to get some 5-on-5 run, Amy, and 27 and 10 in 29 minutes. Hello, bring that home with you.
Tonight, the talent is as good as it gets across the board with some of these starters, including number 32, who's trying to make his way back up to the Heat during this rehab assignment coming off of the injury prior to the year.
And Jordy Shimanga will be the other starters for the Iowa Wolves. It's Shimanga against Yurtseven. And the Skyforce will win the tap. And he did not play college ball. He went straight to China.
After your time is done, so many different ways that you can utilize the G League, from young players to older players, which makes it so special for these guys to develop on so many different levels. What a beast of a human he is, man. I mean, you're talking about, just feels like you're going up against an absolute monster down there with his size.
Oh, Mulder with the feed down low to Yurtseven. Jamal Cain grabbing that rebound. He is averaging 10 rebounds a game with the Skyforce on the two-way contract. Cain to Yurtseven. And there was some Shimanga action on Yurtseven.
The guy from the waist down looks like he's an immovable object.
There's a lot of heft.
That's one
going
way to
on
put
down
it.
low.
Freaking foul to go through those still.
Ball comes loose. Skyforce will get the turnover. First one of the game for the Wolves. Jamal Cain, smooth.
They're so loaded right now, whether it's Champagny, whether it's Stewart, whether it's Cain,
especially when you can get that production from Randall and Lewis.
And those are just step into it threes, right? Like just absolutely finding his rhythm. Yurtseven with another bucket down low. But not the end of the world, that's for sure. Only down 3 the way that Iowa's been shooting.
And they're breaking the rhythm. Skyforce playing the defense in that possession.
Nice pass, big time!
That's Brandon McCoy.
Skyforce coming in averaging 111.3 and the Iowa Wolves 117.1, but it's been the Iowa Wolves' downfall, their defense giving up over 120 points per game. I think he got fouled, and at this point you would expect an air ball like that to be because of a lack of a call, because they've been on fire. Again, just keep going to Yurtseven as he continues to show that offensive game, now up to double digits. Iowa all but out of everything at 6 and 17. 10 games remaining, only 4 games separate the Force from the first place Memphis Hustle. They are within 3 games of the second seed as well. Are you at all surprised the way that they've been implementing him early? I mean, he's been active, he's been a part of almost every single offensive set, and he's really taking advantage of it. As we said, was the first one to get into double digits, now with 12 points with the 1-for-2 free throw. But those that have been able to see guys come up like Duncan Robinson and be able to utilize guys over the years that have been successful at the NBA level, it starts with the way that the Heat have done an A+ job by that organization.
Jamal Cain is also a part of that Heat lineage. Mulder has been quiet, just that 2-pointer earlier. Cannot add 3, but there's 2 from Cain.
Gosh, you gotta just love his athleticism.
On the help defense. Yurtseven the 3. He's pulling out all the tricks.
That's what makes him so special. His ability to make some great plays defensively, accompanied with his post play. Transition defense, slowing down the game, was going to help Sioux Falls out. That's certainly been a benefit here if they've been able to cut the lead down to 6.
This is a 16-4 run for Sioux Falls.
Nice find.
Jamal Cain.
Good shot.
In rhythm. Elmore off the feed.
Nice find.
ۆmer Yurtseven leading the Skyforce with 17 points.
Couldn't ask for any more for number 32 in his debut.
And a quick shot on the other end. Skyforce the rebound. 55 seconds left. How much clock do you want to use? Stewart will find the best available shot, and that's ۆmer Yurtseven. And then the offensive rebound for Jamal Cain.
He has been a beast on the offensive boards here in the second quarter. They're feeding off of his energy here.
Yeah, the old axiom is give them an inch, you get 140 points.
To give a mouse a muffin. You remember that book as a child? It's kind of like,
if you give a mouse a cookie.
yeah, man. For those just tuning in, his first action of the season, the rehab assignment, getting his legs underneath him, but it doesn't even feel like he needs to get his legs underneath him. 19 points so far, the driving force. Their team, Wendell Moore Jr. You know, coming out of Duke, too, you're always expected to have a good career at the NBA level, and for Moore, it just hasn't worked out there yet. Some of that for who's sitting maybe in front of him at the NBA level there.
Oh, and you could see the look on Mulder's face. He saw Cain.
Just missed him.
Yep. ۆmer Yurtseven did not miss.
Timeout for Iowa. Got to stop the bleeding. Down by 2 now after holding an 18-point lead on Sioux Falls, all led by ۆmer Yurtseven.
John Elmore with the finish from Yurtseven on Valley Sports Sun and the NBA G League Network.
Lends you to believe you want to stay in the arena a little bit longer, so the 1 for 2 might not be as something that the fans want to do when they're spending that kind of money, but I love the 1 for 2 as a fan of basketball. It speeds up the game.
Just make the halftime longer.
Back-to-back threes for the Wolves give them the lead 79-77.
Very few turnovers in this game. Mulder with the 3 from the corner. 15 of 30 from downtown. Elmore for 3, and the tie once again.
As good as Yurtseven is at rebounding the basketball and knocking down shots in the interior and playing defense, he has a great vision for the court. You've seen that on a couple of passes tonight, including that find for Elmore.
And Jamal Cain picks it off. DJ Stewart.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes. Down it goes.
Stewart has been cleared for a liftoff.
Flight number 3, 3-point game. It's an interesting split with the Iowa Wolves. Excuse me for Jamal Cain off the feed from John Elmore.
You know, I said, so far this season, Champagny has been a real big key offensively for them. Listen to this stat, Dan. The Force are 6-2 this season when Justin Champagny scores 15-plus points. Right now, he sits at 7. Maybe he can get going and be that spark in the fourth quarter.
Another Elmore-Cain connection. He was on my dorm floor.
Okay, yes. Make sure you foul him hard. Nice find.
There we go.
What a find. Yurtseven with another great find, and I've been so impressed with his passing tonight and his return. You never lose that vision, man, no matter what the injury is.
And
another
Yurtseven, the rebound, lead the break a little.
Let's see it. Nice Euro. Get it, Yurtseven!
Then he gets the putback.
23 on the night for 07, the big Euro. Remember earlier this quarter, I said who's Sioux Falls going to lean on here down the stretch? That's when they had a 9-point lead. We'll see who it'll be, because right now, Iowa has all the momentum. Nice find.
And they foul Yurtseven. Who's going to step up in the final 3 minutes, 10 seconds? Yurtseven. Mulder. Yurtseven.
Nice find again. Look at that ball movement,
Kick it
Dan.
out. Cain the 3.
There you go. Yurtseven to Mulder to Cain.
Skyforce trail it by 2.
Pick and roll with Yurtseven. On the roll. Corner to Cain, the step through, and 1. Cain playing big down the stretch.
Skyforce have 1 foul to give should it come to that. For the lead, Jamal Cain.